VSCO GIRLS, a label for a type of person primarily consisting of teenage girls who follow a lifestyle in which they're known for wearing t-shirts as dresses, scrunchies on their wrists, Birkenstocks on their feet, and using reusable straws in hopes of saving the turtles. Named after the photo editing app VSCO, this trend has garnered massive attention in recent months online. As this trend has skyrocketed across almost all forms of social media, the use of certain phrases have also been associated with the VSCO girl identity. This new vernacular includes the phrases as an alternative way to express excitement. My name's Anthony Padilla, and today I'm going to be sitting down with VSCO girls to learn the truth behind this seemingly bizarre trend that has quickly captured the short attention span of our youth. Is the VSCO lifestyle the next big environmental movement, or nothing more than a superficial fad that uses real-life issues like saving the turtles as a means to garner notoriety and clout? Are they proud of their label? Or has the constant hate and ridicule from internet trolls left these VSCO girls living in fear and shame of their own existence? Hi, Sydney.
Hi.
Jackie.
Hi.
Corey.
So nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for coming out and
Thank you
teaching
for
me about
having
the wondrous world of VSCO girls.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me.
So what do you consider yourself? VSCO girl? Is it VSCO girl or what?
I would definitely say I'm a VSCO girl.
Accidentally an unironic VSCO girl.
I say VSCO girl a little more on my own time and then more of a model on Instagram.
So what does being a VSCO girl entail?
So like look-wise, it's oversized t-shirts or really small crop tops, mom jeans, scrunchies, shell necklaces, Pura Vida bracelets. Hydro flasks are a very important part, except I have a thermal flask because I'm VSCO on a budget.
See, anyone can become a VSCO girl. You don't gotta be rich.
Yep.
How long have you been a VSCO girl?
Like 6 months.
Basically my whole life. Like,
How?
I always had a hydro flask. I always had my Polaroids.
I honestly have no idea. Maybe I've just always been like this. And
You don't know if you've always been like this or not?
I don't know, no.
What do you think it was that first inspired you to fully embrace your VSCO girl lifestyle?
TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok!
Amazing.
Do you think the VSCO girl lifestyle is just a trend that will slowly fizzle out, or do you think it's gonna be something that's a mainstay in our culture?
I think it'll always be like a big part in the culture, but just like with other trends, I think it'll eventually like kind of fizzle out and then a new trend will come, because I kind of think it's kind of like the new Tumblr girl from like 2016.
I think it'll always stay true to itself.
You think VSCO girls will be a term that people will use for a very long time?
Hopefully for a very long time.
Yeah? Like for hundreds of years?
I hope so.
Can you define anti-oop?
I try and think about this where I'm just like, and I oop, and it's like, and I oh, or what? Or just like kind of saying something with some drama.
So you would say anti-oop if you drop something?
Yeah, like maybe you drop your metal straw on the ground and you're like, oh, and I oop.
I honestly use "ooh" like for everything. I probably use it the times that I shouldn't. Like at a funeral, I'll be like "ooh."
You're saying anti-oop at a funeral? Why do you think the VSCO girl trend has become so popular recently?
There's another platform for people to kind of have those aesthetically pleasing photos where they can edit photos in such an aesthetically pleasing way. Aesthetically pleasing images are just such a thing in general. From the people I babysit who is 10 and like everything she says, she's like, that's so aesthetically pleasing, that's aesthetically pleasing.
When I was 10, I didn't know if something was aesthetically pleasing or not.
I didn't know what aesthetically was until like 6 months ago.
Do you proudly tell people that you're a VSCO girl, or do you keep it more of a secret?
Definitely like a secret. I mean, maybe you can tell like by my appearance, but I definitely am not proud to go around and be like, I'm a VSCO girl, because I think people really don't like VSCO girls.
Yeah, I mean, who could complain about a movement that is supporting
Helping
the
us.
environment?
I know.
This generation of younger people in front of me may not have a world to live in by the time they're 80.
I know. Come on, guys.
They're cleaning up the mess for everyone else. I'm looking at you, baby boomers. What are some of the VSCO girl stereotypes that you feel are unfair?
I honestly think the more of the age and the kind of dumbness associated with it.
So do you think people assume, based on looking at you, that you are a certain type of person?
100%. You would look at me and say, that girl posts on Instagram in front of that pink wall in LA. She takes pictures of her coffee cups, my avocado toast.
Do you?
No, I don't even like avocado toast.
Challenge time.
Oh, yay.
As a VSCO girl, I think it's only fitting for the world to know how many times you can in 10 seconds.
Oh gosh, okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Time. Oh my God, that was a
That
solid.
was difficult.
That was so many. My brain couldn't
you.
even fathom
Yeah.
the incremental, the speed at which that came out of your mouth.
I've had practice.
Kira Salty wants to know if you became a VSCO girl before you knew it was a trend, or was it only after you knew there was a name for it?
I always felt like I was a VSCO girl, and then I realized what a VSCO girl was like stereotyped as, and then
Got
I
it.
kind of connected with being a VSCO girl.
Vanessa wants to know if there can be VSCO boys.
Pretty much the same thing as a VSCO girl, but got the different genitals.
Blobfish wants to know if you are actually concerned about saving the turtles.
I am like all for saving turtles,
Yeah.
but I will say that I am guilty of using a plastic straw sometimes.
Oh.
But I do have metal straws. I do have metal straws, but when I go somewhere and I don't have my metal straw, I know.
Oh, you're breaking the hearts of all the VSCO girls in the world.
Yes, I am concerned about saving the turtles because I did see like a video where this turtle had like a straw stuck in his nose and it was really sad.
Just opt for no straw if you can. You can do this with the cup.
Yeah.
Okay, you could do this. You don't need to suck it, okay?
Or you can
That'll give
get-
you wrinkle lines on your lips too. Lolliet wants to know how many scrunchies you own.
Maybe like 25.
You have 25 scrunchies?
Like 25 scrunchies.
At least 50?
You got 50 scrunchies?
Probably around that, yeah.
You can wear one scrunchie every week, a different one every week for a whole year, and you'd only reuse two of them.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Those are all the scrunchies you own?
Yes, they are.
You got your whole collection on your body right now.
I do, and this is my favorite one. I wore it to a rock show the other night, so it might be still drying off from the sweat.
What rock show?
Fall Out Boy, Green Day, and Weezer show.
You got a Fall Out Boy
Yeah.
#1 fan / VSCO girl in this building right now.
And I oop.
What's one thing you wish you could say to people who express harsh criticism about VSCO girls online?
I would say look at yourself and kind of see how are you different and how are you embracing kind of your own image, and you know, maybe just think this person is doing the exact same thing, but it happens to be a little bit more popular.
What do your parents think about your lifestyle as a VSCO girl?
And my mom uses reusable water bottles too because we got that 2-pack.
Hey, Mom.
My parents have always been like really supportive of, you know, who I am, what I do.
Yeah.
And they rather me being a VSCO girl than a stripper.
Oh, really?
So, you know,
I just interviewed strippers.
I got friends that are strippers, nothing wrong, but you know,
So your
as
parents-
a parent, they wouldn't want me
Your
obviously
parents
to be a
think
stripper.
my girl's a VSCO girl, therefore she's not a stripper.
Yeah, you can put it like that, sure, yeah.
What is it about being a VSCO girl that brings you the most joy?
Being a VSCO girl gives off good energy, putting good energy out and making people happy. So that's what gives me joy, is giving other people joy.
Do you hope to be a VSCO girl until the day you die?
I think deep down, there's always gonna be a VSCO girl.
There will always be a VSCO girl inside you.
Right, exactly. So, yes and no.
But I definitely
Yeah.
think like as I get older, I'm not gonna be like wearing shell necklaces till I die, hopefully.
You don't want to be buried with a hydro flask and a puka shell necklace?
I really have to think about that, I don't know. Subscribe to Anthony Padilla and turn on post notifications unless you want all these VSCO girls coming at you and seeing your face, okay?
And I oop, and I oop.
And I oop.
All right, you got 5 seconds to shout out, promote anything you want directly into camera. Go.
Follow me on Instagram, Corey Estrella, and don't use straws, guys. Come on, we're saving the turtles here.
Okay, you guys can follow me on my YouTube and all my social medias at Jackie Gansky.
So my Instagram is at Sydney Potter with 2 R's.
Thank you so much, Jackie. I
Thank
feel like I
you.
fully understand
Yeah.
the wondrous world of VSCO girls. After spending the day with these VSCO girls, I've come to understand that despite the criticism they face on a daily basis, they're simply having fun while being part of a social movement. When trends have been coming and going for the entirety of human history, who are we to judge someone for embracing a trend that allows them to freely express themselves? Which is something we could all strive to be doing for ourselves a little more confidently. See you later, bye guys.
Press the like and a whoop.
I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it was very expensive, so it's still my backpack.
Right. The Fajal Raven Kanken.
Fajal Kanken Raven.
Fjal Raven Kanken.
Yep.
It's always good to have things that you don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.